What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is DJPaultjeD, and welcome to the first episode of Arcade Spirits. Arcade Spirits is a visual novel due to release today, the day I'm recording, so, should have been available for you in the Steam store. I'll play a little bit, and I'll leave a link to the Steam page in the description down below. If you like what you see, then by all means, go and check it out. Anyways, let's start the game. Database systems online. New profile detected. Analyzing. New profile number 237771. Economic bracket. Lower middle. Employment category bleak. Current emotional health rating low. Ideal candidate for premium level assistance. Proceed. Negative. Premium level assistant re-requested. Proceed. Negative. Pretty please? Negative. Overriding denial of assistance. Establishing premium services for profile 237771. Justification. Hope. Hope should be rewarded. Spirit must be restored. Now compiling personal metadata. Okay, alright, let's see, pronoun is gonna be a he. Our style is gonna be medium, no, long, okay, because that's my skin tone. I am as white as a boy can be. Alright, hair color, this should do, yeah. Eye color, I am, there-ish. My name is gonna be DJPaultjeD. And I don't have a last name. I'm like Madonna. Clothing color is gonna be black, of course. And what about the pants? Don't we get a choice in the pants? Apparently not. I look pretty feminine for a guy, but yeah. Is this correct? Yes, that is correct. So, let's start. Premium level assistant for profile 237771 DJPaultjeD has been activated. For the sake of his hope and dreams, let's hope it all works out. The following is a work of fiction, trademark, nominate fair use, okay. Winners don't use drugs. Arcade Spirits, alright, let's go. Level 1, put your quarters up. Okay, so here we are. It is the future, year 20XX, a dark era in which mankind is pushed to the brink of catastrophe. Ooh, to be the human race, plagued by evil, terrifying, utterly sinister. I don't know. Robots, maybe? Evil robots? How does that work? Yeah, no, sorry. The future year 20XX is pretty much what you'd expect it to be. Non-flying cars, smartphones, pro gamer celebs. Internet trolls, personal assistants, AIs, cheese-flavored snack foods. But even with such wonders as 20XX holds, to date I've had no part in any of them. I've worked as a dishwasher, a shoe salesman, and a lifeguard for the local community pool. I don't care what era of human history you live in. Kitties being in the pool is pretty much a constant thing. Trust me on this. As for the bustling metropolis of 24 hours neon utopia you see here, my little corner of it isn't nearly as shiny and cool. Let me show you. Behold my quaint little apartment. Can't complain. Really, it's paradise. In a relative sense, I only pay half the rent. Neighborhood stabbing have been down this year. Also, my roomie picks up any stray socks or shirts I leave laying around. In fact, as things go, I'm living large compared to most in my family tree. Or at least I was before today.
You got fired from another job? Seriously? Seriously? That's 3 jobs since we left the suburbs.
Yep. The horrifying looking young woman there would be my roommate and childhood friend, Juniper. Juniper is the one who spearheaded this effort to co-rent an apartment. She's also the one who encouraged me to, whenever I lose a job, like, today. Also, if you hear me mute my microphone, I have a slight case of the flu, so that's me coughing off a microphone. I'm sorry for that. I'm sick as a dog.
I don't get why you aren't more upset about this. I'm upset. I'm upset on your behalf. Come on, share the load a little, okay?
Share the load? Excuse me. Pool's closed, Juniper. Not much I can do about that. Why get upset? Because you actually enjoyed a job more than you enjoyed dishwashing soap and smelly socks. At the very least. I'm not a complaining sort. These things just happen. Things fall apart. The center does not hold. That's a bit more morbidly poetic, isn't it? No, I mean the community center literally fell apart and the pool won't hold water anymore. Whatever. I'll just get another job. Any job will do as long as we can make the rent, right? Wrong. I saw how mopey and tired you were coming home every night from those other crappy jobs. At least when you got back from the pool each day, I sometimes caught you smiling.
What's the point of us moving away from home if not to get away from all of that? I mean, we both left that town so we could try to find happiness, right? I just want us to be happy. Both of us.
I thought you hated your job.
Come on.
No deflecting. This is about you. My mind's made up. We're going to find you a job that's just as good, if not better, than the lifeguarding job. Let's start from the top. What's your dream? Well, I'm standing in front of class to give a speech, and I forgot to put on my pants, and your dream job. Oh. I don't know, Juniper. I've never really given it any serious thought.
I've got it.
Oh, hey, I think I've got just the thing to help you out. Jennifer pulls out her phone, rapidly tapping an unlock code onto the glass before pointing out a little pink icon. It's a virtual life coach app. Mine keeps me from being late to meetings, totally free too. My cousin introduced it to me. Wasn't he the guy who ended up in the ER after making a homemade flamethrower? It would have worked if he got the fuel mixture in his water gun, right? Anyway, I'm sending a copy to you now. I got a pop-up an hour ago offering me 500 points just from recommending it to a friend. Great timing, huh? Well, as long as you're earning points, I guess. At least give it a try, okay? Maybe it can point you at some good jobs, ones with less socks and or urine. I'll think about it. Okay, but don't think too long, right? In the end, I installed the app. Couldn't bear to see Jennifer fretting over me like that. Not that I find anything. Not that I find it annoying. I mean, it's more than she has enough trouble in her life without troubling herself over my life too. Both of us had it rough, up to and through the point where we left home to try and start a new life. A better one. She deserves better than me and my problems. Bless her heart, she means well. She's been firmly in my corner for all my life. The two of us against any dark forces aligning against me. Against myself, if it came down to that. But that's not to say she's good at being my advocate. Enthusiastic, yes, but skilled? Nope. Typically, the fantastic opportunities and self-help resources she sent my way are pyramid schemes or something. She's gung-ho about lending me a helping hand, but yeah. So the main reason I went ahead and installed the app was to make sure Jennifer wasn't about to get her kidneys sold on the black market or something. Still, no sense in messing around with it now. A good night's rest would act as a neat little emotional reset button, right? Right. No dreams and no nightmares, just 8 hours of sweet, sweet black. By the time morning night leaked in through the cracks in the blinds, I didn't care anymore about being unemployed again. Junipo had already left to catch a bus to her office. She typically leaves before dawn, but she left a note for me, pinned to the tiny fridge we shared. Remember, download app, find dream job, make money, sort your life out. I believe in you. So, moment of truth. Do I trust in Juniper's weird little app, or just go find some job that pays well enough to cover the bills? Give the weird little app a shot. Figuring at the very least her miracle app could possibly help me find a job, I loaded up, tapped the icon, and...
Hello!
Oh wow, hello. Okay, see, that's what I mean. Anybody else would freak out over a cute girl climbing out of her phone. Me? I went, huh? Also, it's one of those new kind of 3D screens, so, you know, not actually magical realism here. Very normal in the distant future of 20XX.
Thank you for downloading Iris, your personal life coach. This is the ad-supported free version, sponsored by Pizza Yums. Did you know that when you have pizza on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime?
Oh, wow, really? I should remember that.
Wow. Would you like to subscribe to Pizza Facts?
Yeah.
Thank you for subscribing to Pizza Facts. I'm here to help you get your dream job, your dream house, and your dream partner. I'm here to make all your dreams come true.
Pretty tall order for an app to do. Or are you some sort of djinn? Well, I suppose in the modern parlance, a massively interconnected database of searching virtual assistant could be considered a kind of genie in a bottle. But honestly, all I can do is give you the chance to improve your life. What you do with it is up to you. I can cross-reference search data for you, but without motivation, you won't get anywhere. I glanced up from my phone, and the heaps of laundry and half-finished books and other items strewn about my apartment. Motivation is something I have a ton of, honest.
Hooray!
That's super. I'm really looking forward to working with you. Before we begin, do you have any questions? Sure. Why should I use this app at all? I mean, my phone already had a voice-activated assistant AI. I can just say, hey phone, search the web for job listing, and it'll work just as well. Ha! But I have an advanced emotional language interpreter. It's smarter than the average program, with more heart. I can help you sort your life out by analyzing your personality and finding you a perfect path in life. All thanks to my glorious, wondrous, patent-pending, super-duper identity identifier system. Between you and me, they really wanted an acronym that matched my name, but couldn't figure out what to do with the letter R. Would you like to know more? Sure, give me the sales pitch. Every time you think about saying something, I can tag it with an identity. That way you can be the sort of person you want to be. The system allows me to better understand who you are and what you need from life. I do this by analyzing your tone, inflection, and word choice. I can spit 5 different identity identifiers in your response to people. Quirky, steady, kindly, gutsy, and basically. Sounds to me like your programmers also wanted a bunch of things ending in Y. That's correct. My branding game is on point. Quirky responses use jokes, snark, and sarcasm to make light of a situation. Just a thing for picking up someone's spirit. But a badly timed joke may not win over the room. Steady responses are sincere, honest, and logical. When you stop and think before speaking, you're on steady ground. But that might not take someone feeling into account. Kindly responses are compassionate and empathetic and gentle in nature. They're careful with the feelings of others, but they're sometimes a bit wishy-washy. As a result, gutsy responses go with your gut. When you're brash, bold, and risk-taking and instinctive, you're gutsy. But it also means being blunt, confrontational, and aggressive, so be careful. Lastly, you can always take a basically option. It's a balanced and neutral response, safely moving the conversation along while learning more and digging deeper. Over time, I'll build up a personality profile for you based on the identity identifiers detected in your speech. Maybe you'll predominantly goofy, generally steady, a mix of both. Who knows? It's up to you. So what you're saying, I should always try to crack jokes or be super gutsy? Oh, and never speak basically? I mean, being basic's bad, right? It sounds bad.
Nope.
Heck no. They're all useful in the right context. There are no bad choices. Consider what you could say and go with what feels right in the moment. Don't limit yourself. Sure, you could gamify your personality, but it's more fun to let it happen naturally, you know? Just be you. Letting it happen naturally is kind of my thing. I'm a go-with-the-flow sort of person. Nothing really bugs me. You might be interested in the next feature then. This app you downloaded can let you see identity indicators if you want. That way you can make an informed decision. But if you prefer, I can add those identicators. Keep it a surprise. Let you simply go with the flow as you say. Which would you like? Do you want to see the colored identity indicators or leave them hidden? I like to see them. Okay, you'll see the indicators in all their glorious color. What if I'm colorblind? That's why there's also a unique shaped icon. Don't worry, I got your back. Now let's see patent-pating identity identifier system in action. How do you feel about dad jokes? My jokes, I'm dad. Yep, my jokes, I'm dad. Seriously? Seriously? Hey, I never said I was good at dad jokes. Just said I could go for them. Anyway, as we go along, I'll analyze and tally your identity identifiers. In fact, let me show you now.
Good work.
Will you look at that? Such a strong personality. You asked me a simple question. Off to a great start, I'd say. And hang on, you're scoring me? Didn't you say not to gamify my personality? Hey, I said you shouldn't. I'm an app. I think in numbers, so I gotta gamify it a little. Anyways, studies show that achievements, or chivos as the kids say, encourage app engagement. Okay, well, what's with the empty spaces on the left? Oh, I also track vocal responses from people you meet. Once you get to know some folks, I'll let you know how well they're getting along, who you're getting along with them over there. Relationship scores. Wonderful. So, will you also tell me what the correct responses are to avoid making enemies, or do I need to go find a walkthrough for the fast game you're making of my daily life? DJPaultjeD, you're looking at this the wrong way. Generally, people won't get super annoyed at you unless you deliberately and repeatedly provoke them. And it'll be obvious when you're doing that. I promise you that if you bungle a few social encounters, it won't really hurt anything. No cheating needed. Just relax and have fun. Don't feel so pressured to perform. It'll all work out in the end. In other words, don't freak out too much about what the right thing is to say.
My sources say yes.
Exactly. Just be you. Be yourself. And good things are bound to happen. Anyway, you can access your scorecard anytime you like with the Q key. Or click on the scorecard in the upper left right corner of your screen. And that's everything. Ta-da! Okay, but how is any of that supposed to help me get a job? Huh? I only downloaded this app because my roomie claims you're a great life coach for the unemployed. What good will taking a quiz off the back of a supermarket checkout rack magazine do with that?
Why, it'll help me understand your spirit, of course.
You can talk to ghosts? Is there a ghost in the room right now? Am I a ghost? You have to tell me if I'm a ghost, that's the rule.
No, silly. I mean your spirit. Your hopes and dreams. Your life's passions. I can even help you find romance.
Ooh. Romance? Seriously? Seriously, often you can find soulmate and your dream job in the same place. But if you'd rather focus on gainful employment for now, that's fine too. Workplace dating, well, that's a recipe for disaster. And hitting on coworkers right from day one can be kinda awkward. Or am I looking for love and ready to start right out of the gate? Never get a second chance to make a first impression. If I meet the right person, why put it off? How do I want to handle this new opportunity? Sure, I'm open. Let's say focus. Sure, I'm open to the possibility if I meet anyone nice. I think I'm mature enough to juggle both at once. Why not? Super, and remember, the choice is yours. If you're not comfortable with other people, stay professional. Now, let's get started. To finish analyzing your personal history, please authorize me to read your social media feeds and personal information metadata. Aha! I knew it! This is some kind of scam. I'm going to wake up in a bathtub of ice missing a kidney. Sure, I can help you register as an organ donor.
Bad command or file name?
Oh, you were being sarcastic. Sorry, I haven't quite finished analyzing your personality. I couldn't tell. Relax, I won't share any information with any third parties. This is strictly so I can find your dream job. Am I authorized? Another wonderful Juniper recommendation here. Just like the 17 self-help books on my shelf. Still, 18th time's the charm, right? Yeah, go ahead.
Please enjoy this recorded music.
Da, da, da. So, do I just stand here or?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for waiting. I've identified your dream job and arranged an interview 30 minutes from now. Please put on some nice clothes. Nicer than those. Please. I don't think that's too much to ask. What? For your interview, silly. You want to look your best. But we just... How? Okay, how do you land my dream job in 20 seconds flat? Simple. I'm awesome like that. Now, gotta move on. Tut-tut, you need to catch the 8:20 a.m. bus, and that's 9 minutes away. Well, this is happening. But I do have a chance to get off this crazy train, and nobody says I have to obey my new digital fairy godmother. I could delete the app and go find a real job. That'd be the safest option. I could get dressed. A normal person, someone with high standards, would have deleted the app right there rather than hop on a bus to meet up with what were very likely men with sharp knives and a taste for kidneys. But me, I was already getting dressed before she'd finished that sentence. It's not that I believe the silly app claims at serving my hopes and dreams on a silver platter. Honestly, I expected another shoe salesman job at best. But well. What is my dream anyway? What the hell? Let's do it. What the hell? Let's do this. Juniper's right. I need to get my life in my gear. So what's the harm in diving into something this wacky? Okay, there could be a lot of harm, granted, but the alternative is to mope around our apartment for weeks, then go get a job anyway. So I thought, screw it. I'm on this crazy train. Let's see how far it goes. And as I came to realize weeks later, it turns out that was the best impulsive decision I've ever made. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be it for today. Wow, this was certainly interesting. Arcade Spirits, I'm going to record a few episodes as well, so if you want to see more, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you like the video, please like. If you enjoyed the video, please give a like to the video. It helps me out a lot, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye bye!